Jeremy Sockman here today with a look at a movie from the 90s that everyone talked about when it came out, but maybe not for the reasons you might think. So is Reality Bites from 1994 worth talking about so many years later? Let's take a look. A group of pals graduate college and head out into the real world. Lelena makes home videos about her wacky pals while working for a jerk TV host. Troy keeps getting fired while trying to make it big with his band. Vicky works at the Gap and sleeps around. And Sammy's stuck in the closet. When Lelena meets Michael after setting his car on fire, they start to date, which makes Troy mad because he hates people with jobs.
Did he dazzle you with his extensive knowledge of mineral water? Or was it his in-depth analysis of Marky Mark that finally reeled you in?
Uh-oh, Lelena gets fired for pranking her boss and can't get work, leaving her so depressed she racks up a huge phone bill talking to some psychic friends. The only way she can pay it back is to pull a gas pumping switcheroo using her credit card. Then, when Michael tries to help her get a gig with a cool, but definitely not MTV network, they mess up her vision and she freaks out. That makes her connect with Troy to knock Doc Martens, only for him to skip town. Spoiler alert, he comes back and they can finally date in poverty like they always wanted.
Well, go right up to Miss Massey's door.
At the beep, please leave your name, number, and a brief justification for the ontological necessity of modern man's existential dilemma, and we'll get back to you.
Now, Reality Bites came out during a time where Gen X was having to face up to the same things the characters in the movie were. Namely, that the real world was kind of crummy. But what was different about what bit in the movie versus what bites in the real world was more to do with what kinds of choices the characters made, instead of anything inherent in the reality they so claim bites. You see, Vicky's upset she may have AIDS. Well, she didn't have to sleep with 65 random guys. Sammy's scared of dating because he doesn't want to come out to his parents. But then he does, and they're cool with it. So he was worried about nothing. Then Troy's mad he can't hold a job, but he's a pompous ass, and when he does have one, he steals. So no secret as to why he's unemployable. But the biggest victim of her own dumb choices is Lelena. Most of Reality Bites is an endless stream of them. First of all, she gets fired by antagonizing her boss. Then she commits credit card fraud against her supportive parents and has an affair with Troy, a deadbeat going nowhere. But the biggest of all is to reject poor Michael for him. Let's see, Michael is rich, has connections, a nice car, compliments her all the time, takes her out, pays for everything, and does his best to further her career. So what gives? Why would she turn him down for a guy who can barely hold a tune?
So much to me, Elena, and I just... Look, 2 tickets, all right? New York.
Why can't I get just one kiss? Why can't I get just one kiss?
Wow, Elena, look at you. You look... Where'd you get that dress?
Why can't I get just one screw? Why can't I get just one screw?
Really smart and has real, quality and is good, like you and...
But you can't navigate me. I might do mean things, and I might hurt you, and I might run away without your permission, and you might hate me forever. And I know that scares the shit out of you, because I'm the only real thing that you have.
I care about you, and I want to make you happy, and I'm...
Is it all the drugs? Does Troy's bad facial hair turn her on? Does she prefer taking the bus? Unfortunately, there's an obvious reason that we have to call out here, and that's religious prejudice. She just can't be with a member of the Jewish faith, but Reality Bites seems to want to celebrate that. Ouch! Talk about something not being kosher.
So are you gonna tell him, or am I?
So in the end, while Reality Bites might have been a picture of a time and place for some, it's the picture of that time and place, and the attitudes we've moved past, that makes it a tough one today. Sorry, Ben Stiller, but I just can't get behind any movie that celebrates an anti-Semite. That's why I'm Jeremy Sockman, and I'm giving Reality Bites a hard pass.
You don't get it! You just don't get it!
I do get it!
You say I only hear what I want to. You say I talk so all the time, so